Hello, beautiful souls. Thanks for tuning in to another Spiritually.Ziya reading. So today we have a pick a card, and it is going to be what is manifesting for you right now. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Feel free to pause the video, meditate on the energies, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and check out the timestamps, and I'll see you guys at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the first pile, this is going to be your reading. When I was connecting with your guys' energy, I was seeing a fire, and the message that I was getting was some sort of blockage is being removed for you, so that way you can start to move closer toward the life that your heart truly desires. And I'm feeling like this is something in your solar plexus chakra. I almost said your sacral chakra. It could be that too, but I'm really feeling the solar plexus. Something that has been really dimming your light and draining your energy and keeping you from feeling empowered, confident in your abilities, your talents, your gifts. Okay, so this is going to be different for everybody here because this is a general pick a card, but I am feeling like wherever you feel like you've been blocked in your life, this is being removed. And I'm getting Ganesha energy very strongly. So some of you guys could feel called to work with Ganesha. Ganesha is the remover of obstacles, okay? So if you feel like you want to, and you're comfortable, work with a deity or a god, a goddess, then I feel like this is your sign, okay? Whoever you feel comfortable working with. But for a lot of you guys here, I am feeling very strong Ganesha energy. So Ganesha should be, or could be, sorry, working with you right now, whether you're consciously trying to work with Ganesha or not. That is an energy that is coming in to assist you with removing any limitations, blockages, interferences that are in your energy right now. So that way you can manifest abundance, success, and freedom ultimately, right? So let's see what we have here. We got Nomo with change. We have justice with number 11. I'm going to save this for the end because this is like a final piece of advice. We got projections, live and learn, experience, training, development, and this is number 27. And then we have tree with affairs with your family, pin with new job or career, and gavel, involvement with the law. So some of you guys that have been dealing with some sort of situation that does have to deal with like a lawsuit or I'm even getting like a contract of some sort that you've been really like either wanting or wanting to get out of. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody here, but I do see some sort of successful outcome for you guys, okay? Um, there is justice that is being served with this pile, and it's not even just like within the courts. I'm also picking up like karmic justice, like you guys receiving some sort of um, karmic return. And there's been a balance within your karma and your dharma. So, like, because of this, there's like a new opportunity for you to shift timelines. And the biggest thing that's manifesting for you guys is change. I mean, we quite literally have a card that says change on here. So change is coming in for you guys. And I feel like this is something that has been long awaited for some of you guys. This is a new job, a new career path opening up for you. Others of you, this could be you starting some sort of family business or um, building some sort of legacy. And I also am picking up for like this could be like a specific person, but if you felt drawn to doing some sort of tailoring business where or you fix like clothing pieces, or you're making like your own clothing line or something, Spirit's like, go for it. Okay. I feel like this is going to be something that is going to bring you a lot of success. You have a very unique style, and I think you're going to draw in a lot of people that really just resonate with your work, you know, like put yourself out there. And I am getting like a karmic cycle just recently closed. You guys are my pile or my collective that message keeps coming up, but like you guys just recently closed out a karmic cycle and you guys are starting fresh. So you guys are applying all of the wisdom, the lessons that you have learned over the last few incarnations, not even just this incarnation. You guys are applying this to your clean slate, and I feel like you guys have a very strong foundation to really like build something that has potential for so much abundance, growth, prosperity, wealth, and the potential to help heal a lot of other people. I'm getting a lot of you guys are healers, and you guys just recently healed some major ancestral karma, I guess you could say. You guys have broken that cycle. And because of that, your ancestors, I mean, they've always been protecting you and supporting you, but they are really working hard for you behind the scenes as a token of appreciation, like a thank you. And they just want to let you know, like, they really appreciate the work that you've done. They've tried to do this themselves for many, many lifetimes, okay? And nobody's been able to fully, like, break that cycle. I think a couple people have came close, and they didn't get enough time to actually apply their knowledge and their wisdom. And so they've been downloading this to you, and you've been an open channel for this. And this is what has been helping you ultimately move closer to freeing yourself and your family lineage from this karma or this cycle that you guys have been stuck in for a very long time. And with the projections card coming out here, I'm almost getting this energy of something else that's manifesting for you guys is like a new like a new wardrobe or a new look, something that is going to be grabbing people's attention. I feel like you're going to be really just stepping into your authenticity, and people are really going to start to notice you a lot more. So for those of you that are drawn to this pile that feel like you are meant to be in the spotlight, I feel like you are definitely going to be seen. Spirit is making that very known. Um, let's see, what else am I picking up here? Some of you guys could be moving as well. Maybe that's something that you guys have been manifesting as a new space to live, to build, to grow a family. Um, I do see that coming in for some people here. Somewhere where you can like really lay your roots is a message. So if you guys have been like renting and you guys really want to buy a house so you guys can start like making your house like a home, I see this coming in for you guys. That's not going to be for everybody, but I am picking that up for somebody here. Um, and I'm also feeling for some of you guys that are like looking for like some sort of grant or a loan or something. This is going to be granted to you because you're utilizing this to either like you're leveling up in some way, okay? So whether you're using this to go back to school, to work on your credit, to buy a house, whatever it is, right? Spirit is like, this is going to be conducive for your progress. Here you go. We're granting this to you. Um, and I'm also getting for some of you guys that your interest rate is going to be lowered. So I don't know who that's for, but I do feel like you're going to have like a lower interest rate than what maybe you're expecting it to be. And I'm also getting a message of by the end of the year, your credit score, if that is something that you've been working on, is going to be immaculate. Is the word that's coming through. It's going to be immaculate, okay? So keep doing what you've been doing to really build your credit up to um, be able to eventually do that big girl, big boy purchase that you guys are like looking toward. Because I do feel like this is paying off. This is something that, you know, it's like slow and steady progress, but the turtle wins the race kind of vibes, you know what I mean? Um, Overall, like this beautiful, balanced, harmonious energy is going to be manifesting in your life. So if you've been dealing with like a lot of ups and downs, very extreme kind of energy, any kind of turmoil, um, spirits saying that they got your back and that this is about to change for you guys. For some of you guys that have like this idea that was just recently downloaded to you, this was from spirit. Um, they're telling you to start putting in a plan to make this happen instead of just letting it sit in your notebook or in your notes. Um, they're telling you to start coming up with a plan. This needs some sort of structure so that way it can start to fully come into your reality. You know, we have to ground that through like a plan, some sort of strategy. For some of you guys, I am picking up like a book, like writing a book, or maybe even a website, wanting to grow your platform through like expanding your services or something. And that doesn't just have to be on social media either. I'm just picking up like somebody who's wanting to gain more clientele. You just recently got like a business idea, like you want to sell like a product or a new service, you want to learn a new skill. Spirit's like, go for it, do it, come up with a plan. Um, I do feel like this is going to be something that is going to elevate your life and yourself in so many ways. Yeah, so let's check out your final piece of advice because I think that's all I'm really picking up for you guys right now. So we got pillar of light, burning bright, earth star below, soul star above, burn away all that is not light, transform all into unconditional love, star of Isis descend, your blessings and peace without end, grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. So you guys have a lot of blessings that are really coming your way. And I think this is just letting you know that spirit completely supports you in all that you're trying to do, all that you're trying to change, the life that you're trying to build for yourself. It is completely 100% supported by the universe. And I do feel like this is going to help a lot of people someday. You just living in your purpose and in your authenticity is going to give a lot of hope to a lot of people. I am picking that up. And yeah, just a lot of transformation and transmutation happening in your energy. You know, anything that has been blocking you, like I said at the beginning, from the life that you truly desire, that your heart desires, is being removed for you now. So expect the road to get a little bit easier from here. Because it will. I'm telling you what, you've been going through the hardships for quite a while now in these extreme highs and lows, and things are starting to balance out, and it's going to be a little bit smoother for you for quite a while. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. But this is all I see for you guys, and I'm sending you guys lots of love, healing, clarity. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss when I upload, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the second group, this is going to be your reading. Tapping into your guys' energy right away, started hearing it's easy like Sunday morning. And I feel like the message behind that, I mean, it's pretty fucking clear. What's manifesting for you guys is this energy of like ease. You know, if you felt like you've been swimming against the current, you know, fighting the universe, just trying to survive, I feel like things are about to shift for you guys, where it's going to feel like you're kind of just flowing with the universe, that everything is just working out in your favor. And I know you might have felt like you were fighting against the universe for quite some time, but I promise you, once you see the bigger picture, after all of this is said and done, you're going to realize that the universe has been trying to redirect you for quite some time now toward a path of least resistance. It might feel like the universe is working against you, but I promise you they're working for you, and they're trying to make your life easier. And sometimes we're just so stubborn and fixed on, you know, going in a certain direction that we create our own obstacles and challenges. You know what I mean? And I'm also feeling like a sense of like financial assistance and security coming in for this pile. I'm hearing you're not going to have to be so frugal, and you're not going to have to pinch your pennies. Okay. So whoever that's for, if that has been something that has been creating a lot of like mental and inner turmoil, you haven't been able to just enjoy your life as much, and you feel like you're just kind of surviving at this point, Spirit is bringing in just the start of the abundance, okay? I'm almost getting somebody who's been trying to reprogram their mindset to one that is more abundant and positive, and them starting to finally see like their efforts paying off. You know what I mean? So this is just the start. This is just the beginning, Spirit says. Like, there's so much more from where that came from. And for you to just keep doing the work that you've been doing. Okay, you're on the right track. And I think you're going to start to feel that internally shift for you guys. And because of that, you're going to see like the external also start to shift to match that internal frequency that you're aligning to. So, beautiful manifestation already coming out. I love it. We have union. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have, this card is going to go over here because that's a final piece of advice. The Bodega Cat. Bodega. We have schedule with management, plan, and organize with number 76. And we have carriage, a journey either physical or mental. December. And we got caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, yeah, I mean, quite literally, you guys are starting to come out of your cocoon is kind of what I'm feeling. And that's why there's also this sudden shift of energy, because you guys are finally transforming, I guess. It's like when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and it starts to turn into like that goo before it starts to become a butterfly. That shit is a hard, treacherous process, okay? I'm sure that don't feel good for the caterpillar, but it's so freeing when they get out, like how they're able to just move freely and to just go wherever. You know what I mean? They won't have to try or work so hard. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up for you guys. It's like you guys are coming out of that transformation, that transition period. You guys are coming out as the butterfly. And I love that for you guys. That's really exciting. With the union card, I am feeling like this, for some of you guys, this could quite literally be talking about you coming into contact with another person. You know, this could be romantically, on a business level. This could be a new friendship. Somebody who's going to elevate your life and complement and balance you out in a beautiful way, okay? For others of you, I am feeling like this is a union of the self, okay? So this is you finally feeling whole within yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing some soul retrieval, and that's a challenging journey, you know, because in order to reclaim parts of your soul, you have to go to some pretty dark places, okay? Because that's where those parts of yourself were broken and left behind through that trauma, through that tragic situation, through that connection that really caused you a lot of pain, right? It really happens through like the different heartaches, heartbreaks, trauma events that happen in our life. So in order to reclaim that, you have to go back to those parts that are uncomfortable, that are dark, and that might be a little scary and hard to deal with, but I feel like you guys have been integrating a lot, and doing a lot of like really deep spiritual work, okay? Whether that's consciously or unconsciously, I am feeling like you guys have been doing a lot of spiritual work. The bodega cat is making me think of a very spiritual person, somebody who's very in tune with their intuition, somebody who kind of like trusts in the flow of the universe. And I'm also feeling like you guys have a lot of spiritual abilities. And I'm also getting like, cats help clear negative energy, and they're like spiritual guardians in a sense. So I do feel like you guys, and I'm even noticing on the December card, we have an angel. You guys have a guardian looking out for you guys, okay? Somebody who's been really helping you clear a lot of negative energy in your life and to open your life up to abundance. And for some of you guys, I am getting like in December time, when things are starting to kind of like freeze over and people start to feel that seasonal depression, I feel like it's going to have like an opposite effect on you guys. So if you're somebody that normally kind of gets that seasonal depression, or you start to feel kind of sad when the season starts to change, I am feeling like you guys are going to be feeling like the opposite effect of that this December. Okay, whenever you're watching this, the next December. There's been like this major internal shift, and because things are starting to slow down for you, I feel like you're almost like grateful and appreciative of the slowness of December. And I think you're going to be able to have a lot more time to focus on some of the things that you maybe haven't had the time to focus on during, the summer, the springtime, and maybe even the fall months, because you had a lot going on. You've been fitting a lot into your schedule. And I feel like you guys are just going to really be able to appreciate and bask in that slow, restful energy. Like, you guys are going to be getting a lot of rest and recharging. And I think that's something that your soul really needs, especially after doing all this work that you've been doing, like spiritually and energetically. So I am feeling like time will be slowing down for you guys here soon, where you're going to feel like time is kind of going a little bit slower. And I think this is going to be like a good thing. You know what I mean? I know some people will be like, oh, the day's just dragging. But it's like, you're going to be like, thank God, because now I got more time to fucking do what I need to do. Now I got more time to, read my book, or to meal prep, or whatever it is that you're trying to like put more time and energy into that's going to make you feel good. And with the Four of Pentacles being in reverse, I am getting this energy of feeling like you don't have to hold on so much to what you have, if that makes sense. Like, you are realizing that the more that you kind of surrender and let this go, the more you allow it to grow in a way that's organic, and you're not trying to control so much. I feel like you're just going with the flow. Pile 2. So if you're somebody that feels like you always have to be in control, I feel like that's something that is shifting for you internally. I feel like a lot of this is internal, but you're going to start to see a lot of external rewards for this. I am feeling like for those of you guys that have been really wanting to go on vacation, and you just felt like you didn't have the means to, because your finances are starting to improve, you're finally able to take that vacation. You're finally able to take that trip. And I'm also getting, for some of you guys that have been really just struggling internally, I feel like because you're kind of coming into union with yourself, and your like energy is harmonizing. I am feeling like you guys are going to be feeling a lot better mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, there's just like this like overall well-being, I guess. um, that is manifesting for you guys. So, is there anything else? I feel like you guys are like separating from these limiting beliefs and ideas that poverty is your life, or like living paycheck to paycheck is your life. I feel like you're starting to see like a bigger picture for yourself, starting to like want more. And it's not that you didn't want more before, it was like you were being held back by these limitations. If you guys were drawn to pile one, I feel like you guys should go listen to pile one too, because I almost feel like pile one is the aftermath of this pile, if that makes sense. So it's like what you're shifting into would be pile one, okay? Um, but yeah, it's like you guys are finally removing yourself from these low vibrations or these limiting beliefs or these negative thoughts. Like you guys have been doing a lot of work trying to, like I said, reprogram like a more positive and abundant mindset. And this is starting to really pay off for you guys. I am picking that up. That is something that is manifesting for you guys. So, is there anything else before I read this last card? I'm just overall feeling stability. Stability is coming in for you guys. So that's something that is manifesting, is you're not going to be having some super extreme highs and lows. It's like this, almost like the leveling of the playing field. You know, we're not going to just be trudging up this fucking big ass hill and being hit with obstacle after obstacle. It's like things are just going to kind of smooth out for you guys. The brother of darkness, or the brother in darkness, sorry, whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There's no need to be afraid. So this is your final message, okay? Stay centered in love. Stay centered in your heart center. You know your truth. And any negative forces outside of your love and your truth cannot impact you if you do not allow it, okay? You have a choice every single day you wake up to choose love or to choose fear. And I feel like this is your advice from Spirit, is to continue to choose love. This is something that is going to protect you and your blessings, your joy from any outside interferences. And I also feel like you guys have like access to the underworld, if that's something that you're comfortable working with, um, to help kind of uh, integrate some of these lower vibrations and make them, not make them, but have them kind of work for you a little bit more. You know what I mean? That's for somebody here. Like, it's almost like you're like a shadow worker and a light worker. Like, you have that ability. But this is what I'm seeing for you guys. Your spiritual abilities are going to be heightened, okay? If you guys identify with having spiritual abilities, or you guys actively work in some sort of spiritual field, I feel like you guys are definitely going to be seeing improvements in your spiritual abilities, because you guys have like integrated so much. It's like that fog is lifting and you're able to more clearly tap in and have more control over that. You know what I mean? So this is what I see for you guys. Hopefully this reading resonates and it helps you guys. I'm sending you guys lots of love, healing, and clarity. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss when I upload. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care. Low pile 3, if you were drawn to the third group, this is going to be your reading. Tapping into the energy, I was seeing a candle flame. So something significant about, for some of you guys, if you guys do like candle magic and stuff, there is a message that your intentions and what you had set with that candle is manifesting, okay? Because we're doing a manifesting reading. So it was received. The universe says it is on its way. For some of you other guys that like make candles and stuff, I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to put your work out there. Start selling your candles. I do feel like that will be successful for you. And for others of you that have been thinking about starting to make your own candles or doing like ritual candles or something, like there is a message of pursue that, okay? You're not feeling drawn to that for no reason. Spirit wants you to do something with it, okay? Stop sitting there and procrastinating. They're like, quit procrastinating. They're trying to light the fire under your ass right now, okay? And I was hearing, I'm wide awake. I was falling hard with a broken heart. Damn, why can't I think of that full song? I'm wide awake. I was in the dark. I was falling hard with a broken heart. I'm wide awake. The worst is over now. The end. Okay? So I feel like you guys were probably feeling like you were left in the dark for quite some time, and you were like just dealing with like heartache, heartbreak, trying to heal. And now you're like wide awake. You're like waking up to your higher mind. If you guys didn't watch that reading that I just recently posted about, I'd have to go find the title, and I'll actually try to remember to link the video in the description for you guys, and you guys can go watch it. But I just recently did a reading where I feel like that song came out and I was talking about this exact topic. Like, you guys would definitely have some messages in that reading. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that there. But I do feel like you guys, something else is manifesting for you guys is you guys are starting to come out of like a dark period, or feeling kind of like left in the dark, if that makes sense. It was just out of my daughter's reach and she was getting pissed. But yeah, so let's jump in with your cards and see what else is manifesting for you guys. We have magic with alignment. Yes, and I was picking that up with the candle. Like, you guys, if you guys have been setting like intentions, utilizing magic, herbs, oils, whatever it is, okay, Spirit's like, this is working. You guys are aligning with what it is that you've been putting a lot of energy and attention into. Got the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, quite literally. We're going to put this card over here. This is a final message for you guys. You guys are definitely like my more spiritual pile, probably like more of my like witches, or I don't know if you necessarily like to identify with witch, but my magicians, okay? You guys be manifesting, making things happen, utilizing the tools and resources around you to call in certain energies. I'm definitely picking that up. We got protection. Herbs for protection. And what does that say? Protection magic. Yeah. And then we got the crystal. Like, this looks like tourmaline, right? Next to this water, it's making me think of like somebody who's like making elixirs, okay? Like crystal elixirs. This girl, she keep throwing the toy out of her reach. That's on her now. Somebody who makes like crystal elixirs, charges water up with, the moon, different crystals. We even got some rose quartz on here. We got a candle right there, quite literally. You guys definitely, I just want to say, like, you guys are definitely very much protected, and your manifestations, the things that you've been trying to call in and that you've been putting so much energy and effort into is also protected. Like, Spirit just wants you to know. And I feel like it is because like you have such a pure heart, and like your intentions are so pure when you're like doing this type of work. There's not like greed behind it, or trying to spite somebody or anything like that. Like, you're genuinely doing this to elevate your life and hopefully help other people as well. It's like you're not just thinking about yourself. You are a very selfless person. I do feel like that. We got promise with number 28, responsible, confirmation, and assurance. I love this card because Spirit's like, I promise you, like, this is going to happen for you. Like, it's already on the way to you. I feel like, it literally says confirmation. I was going to say, I feel like this is like a confirmation that this is definitely making its way into your reality. But it literally says confirmation. So 28, so like the 28th of a month could be significant for you guys. as I'm filming this, we're in May, so, and we haven't hit the 28th day in May yet. So you guys, the 28th of May could be a special time for you. You might be receiving something, right? We also got September, so the 28th of September could also be significant for you guys. I'm pretty sure like fall time is like harvest time as well. So you guys might be like receiving some sort of harvest for like the seeds that you've been sowing and planting. So I am picking that up as well. We got fire with strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Oh my God. And we literally got candle. You will be shown the way. I can't make it up, y'all. Okay. So fire. You guys are definitely, like I said, spirit is lighting that fire under your ass. I feel like you guys are going to be feeling super motivated and inspired. And I feel like you guys are going to be like creating a lot. Okay, you're going to be utilizing this energy to create more and have like an outlet. I'm not really feeling hate. I just feel like you are somebody who is a very extreme person. But yeah, we also got candle. You will be shown away or shown the way. So if that's something that you guys have been manifesting, is like for spirit to show you the way to abundance, to prosperity, to a lover, to whatever it is, like whatever you've been really desiring, spirit's like, we got you. The path is opening up for you now. Okay. They promise that your healing work, all of this energy that you've been putting into yourself, that you've been putting into elevating your life, making a life that is more conducive for your healing, and that is going to positively impact others around you. Spirit's like, sorry, I was a little bit distracted because she was kind of whining. But as I was saying, if you've been working on, making a life that is more conducive for your healing and your freedom, and that is going to positively impact others around you, I just want to keep like confirming that this is coming in for you. Like your hard work did not go unnoticed. Spirit sees you. Okay, the universe sees you, and they are making sure that you feel supported by them with what is coming in for you. Okay, so this is going to be different for everybody here, but I am feeling a partnership coming in for you guys, and that can be in any way. It can be romantic, it can be platonic, it could be like business, it could be whatever. Reconciliation within your family, whatever this is. I do feel like there is this feeling of like reunion or reconciliation that's coming in for you guys. And I also feel like your power, your manifesting abilities, or like just your spiritual abilities in general is going to be heightened around this time. And I feel like you're going to start to feel your channel kind of open up more, and you're going to feel more like in alignment with what it is that you're doing. So if you're a channeler, like you're going to feel more connected to your, you're going to feel more connected to the channel, if that makes sense. So like you're going to feel more in flow. The messages are going to flow through you a little bit more easier. You're not going to have to try so hard. If you're a healer, right? The healing energy is going to be flowing through you more easier. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, the energy is just going to open up, okay? I feel like almost like a road opener spell, if you guys do magic, like, would be really beneficial for you guys right now. But regardless, the road is opening up for you. I just think it would kind of like add more power to that, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like the time, or how do I say this? The period of sadness, of feeling like you're just like in the trenches of that like heavy, dark energy is over. Okay, you've transmuted it, you've alchemized it, You've integrated it. And I feel like that's also where this extra power is coming from, because you've like made peace with your past. You're not allowing it to like define you or bringing that energetic baggage in with you. So like you freed up the energy for more like abundance to replace it. And for like your magic and your power to like really come in and do what it does. All right, like I don't know how else to put it. Functioning from your full power, from your full potential. So let me see, is there anything else that I'm getting? Working with tourmaline could be a good crystal for you guys right now as well. But yeah, I'm also hearing like believe in yourself, believe in the work that you've been doing. And I think when you see this stuff manifest for you, I feel like it is going to kind of like give you that like encouragement, and it's going to help you build up that momentum toward like continuing to pursue your dreams and to like dream bigger and to like, it's not like greed, like, you know, like, oh, I just need more, I want more. It's more like you deserve more, and you know that. And I think you've been kind of dreaming small compared to what you're capable of. And Spirit is like encouraging you to kind of go big, you know, go big or go home. I just heard that. So we got Serpent of Fire. You guys could also be a fire sign. There's a lot of fire energy, but you don't have to be for this reading to resonate with you. But there's so much fire energy here. You could just be like tapping into that fire energy, that like drive, that determination, that creativity, you know. We got Serpent of Fire. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. I mean, do I need to say any more? Because I just literally said that. Like, here's your confirmation. Spirit is just like reiterating the same thing. So yeah, this is what I have for you guys. Hopefully this reading resonates with you guys and it brings you lots of love, healing, and clarity. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care.